Welcome in to the LRL podcast. Well, this wouldn't be the podcast, but this is interview two. First one was Brandon Knaggs. First one was Drew Knaggs. Second one, Brandon Knaggs. Welcome in, Brandon.
How's it going?
It's a beautiful day today. I get to interview you today, and then
Yeah,
it's great to get you Nag boys going because all three of you kind of were in different situations on how you came into play and where you played. So let's start it off. Introduce yourself. What school? You got the Triumph football shirt on. Come on
obviously
now.
we're repping. My name is Brandon Knaggs. I went to school at Whiteford High School. I'm currently attending Trine University. Um, I'm an inside linebacker. Undersized. Undersized is the key there. We had our freshman walkthrough today, and those guys were all not only were they like tall. It's like obviously they're gonna be tall, but they're bigger, so we're gonna have to find a
Yeah,
way to work around that.
you're the underdog. Let's
Yes,
get it
sir.
started off the right way. You know, from watching you in your high school days, tell me like what was your work ethic to like get to where you wanted to be? Because like you didn't start varsity freshman, sophomore, or even
Hmm.
junior year. You started your last year of high school. Like,
Right.
tell me like the struggles and the upbringings of that.
It's a lot of just trusting the process, and you have to love the process. You have to love going through all the maybe the hard days in the gym, the hard days at practice. You just got to go through it, and you got to think the next day. You got to be like, oh, okay, it's a new day. We're gonna go in. We're gonna attack the day like we do. We're gonna win the day. Um, but yeah, also too, surrounding yourself with good people. I was fortunate enough to have my two brothers, and then a couple friends at Whiteford that were on the football team kind of just helped you put it all together. Um, and then really it just comes down to you being confident and trusting your ability to play the game of football.
Yeah, you know what? It makes sense for you, like how you came up, and um, for you it definitely was a lot harder. Like knowing how like Drew came up pretty fast. Owen, he played what freshman year. He was down on JV, and then sophomore started varsity.
No, Owen was offense only freshman and sophomore year on JV, and then he ended up beating out, or not beating out. I think he ended up Drew did something bad in a scrimmage, and he got moved back there, so that's how Drew or Owen got the start on the D line.
Yes. Okay. So it was definitely different for all three of you.
Yeah,
But
it's
I want
it's
to
kind of
know.
ironic. It's kind of sorry to cut you off.
No, you're
It's
good.
kind of
Keep going.
ironic that Owen and I both got to start because Drew had a position change. I just now noticed that.
Wow, that's definitely different. But I'm gonna ask you like, was there a real big difference from going to JV to varsity? Or was it
Um,
like kind of like the same mentality for you all 4 years to just like grind?
well, it was really just like kind of knowing your role. Roles play a big factor. It doesn't matter whatever team that you're on. I just wanted to make sure that I was prepared and ready to go for when, if if Drew ever went to go down, or um even Jake, if Jake went to Jake I if they ever went down, I had to be the next guy to step up. So I just wanted to make sure that I was ready to
You
go,
stayed
and
prepared.
I wasn't gonna slow down the offense because I don't know what I'm doing.
So, you're at Trine right now. You finally moved in.
Yes, sir.
How's it like? Tell us the little experience that you're having so far. It's only the first day, but
Well, it is it's definitely something. Um my Uh, we had a long night last night with just some meetings and stuff, and I think my first meeting went from like 9:20 to 10:45, and I was supposed to be back in my room, um, just chilling. I didn't really have to be in bed, um, but I had to be back by 11, so it was kind of just like it's all just super busy. Today I kind of get a little break. I had breakfast this morning at 7 a.m., team breakfast, and then I didn't really have to do anything until lunch today, which is at noon. And then I had a walkthrough, which is my first time on the field with like all the other freshmen and stuff. Um, and then like I have actual practice at like 7:30, I think.
Tomorrow.
So, no, tonight.
Oh, tonight. Okay.
Yeah, tonight. And then I have
So
another
you really
meeting
get going.
after. So it's very busy. It's like you're not sitting in
I
your
know.
room all day.
I know. When you sent me your schedule, I was like, "Dang, this kid
Yeah,
is." I mean, you're. I
yeah.
mean, you're just busy.
And there's
You
not even
constantly
like
have something to do.
right, and there's not even like we're lifting in any of that. It's just
Oh,
like meetings, meals,
well then,
field.
where's the lift come in?
Shit, shoot. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I probably should be I probably could lift on my own time,
I
to
will
be
say
honest.
this: you can cuss a little bit, just don't go over
My fault. I should have asked that
too
before we
crazy. Nah, you're fine. I think you should be all right. You know,
anywho.
it's not like I got a lot of subscribers yet. It's not like I'm not a big. It's not. I'm not a big name, so I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day for me right now.
Anywho.
But how was it meeting the rest of your freshman teammates?
Okay, a lot of them are cool. So far, like today, my two meals I've sat with there is was a kid from White Pigeon, um, that's on the team. He was an all-state linebacker his junior year. Um, he's pretty big. He's pretty beefy. He low key's a good linebacker. So I'm I'm kind of glad that I've shared the field with some of these guys, just that way I kind of know you know what they can do. But yeah, no,
So have
everybody's great.
it's good. So does it feel weird since now you're in a school out in Indiana? You're not close to home, but there's like players that you played against, but there's also players that you've never seen before, and they probably come from many different states.
Yeah, no, there's a there's a guy here. He's a offensive tackle, I think. He's from Florida, Orlando, Florida. I don't I don't know if I've met anybody from California yet, but they do recruit out there. Um, but yeah, no, most of the linebackers and stuff that are here are either from Indiana or Michigan, so it's kind of nice knowing that everybody's kind of around the same area.
Yeah, and I was told that I never knew this, but Drew told me that when it comes to like your school and Adrian, you guys recruit a lot of kids, and then that's why you have two different teams, and there's a lot of teams that only have one.
Hmm.
So I thought it was very unique that there's a few schools that will have JV and varsity, and then just a few
Yeah,
that just have varsity. So it's like 10 times harder to even play.
yeah, no, they do a good job. Like today in the walkthrough, because it was just freshmen. I think we have like 130, I think.
Wow.
So it like to kind of get everybody reps at the same time is just kind of like it's a struggle. Um,
I mean, that's got to be really hard.
yeah,
That's a lot of kids.
I don't think Adrian had like half of that. I'm not too sure. I don't think that they had half that, but
So now you're trying. Your rival is Adrian. So like it's gonna be weird to see like when I watch both you and Drew play and Owen, of course. It's like two of you are literally going up against the other brother. Like
yeah, well,
and
Drew's always liked to be different.
I know
So
I brought that up to him. He's the different child.
yeah,
But now it's
well,
gonna be even more fun because like knowing that like when it comes to game week for that game, who your coaches, their coaches, they're all fired up. They're ready to go at it.
Yeah,
And knowing that you have a brother on the other team, it's like
yeah.
I know
It's
you want to see your brother succeed, but when it comes to that game, I know it's there's there's no relationship between you two there.
I'm gonna say this. As long as he ain't winning championships over there, I'll be cool with it.
Ooh, maybe this is a good question to ask. What if he? I mean, no offense, I've seen both records from last year's teams for varsity, and it's like they're all right. Both teams are all right. I but I've looked at some of the top Division 3 teams, and they're really good. But what if Drew over there were to win a state championship? I mean, how would you feel
National
like
championship.
or national championship?
Yeah.
My fault.
I mean,
This
I'd
is
be
college.
happy for him. Like, I'm not like
Yeah, I know.
a jerk, but I'd probably be a little salty about it. He
Yeah, the different one gets the chip. It'd just be
just I
weird.
think genuinely I probably care more about making sure that Drew doesn't ever be trying than him trying to win a national championship, D3 national championship. Because it's hard, dude. It's hard.
Have you gotten your schedule yet for the teams you play or not yet? I still
Yeah,
haven't given you guys that.
yeah.
So what's week 1 looking like for
Um,
your team for JV? Because I know
oh,
JV and varsity.
I don't know. I
Oh, you don't know.
know. Shit, I don't even know who the varsity plays. That was a bad answer, low key. But yeah, no. Um, I think that they're pretty good. They Coach Riley was saying that they run the crap out of Power O, so just kind of where we fit and everything
So
is kind of key.
also another big question to ask you, since this is a nice little interview I get to do with you. How do you feel like your offense is different now, right? You
Yeah.
guys are not you're not a wing T anymore.
hmm
So how do you feel about that? I mean, I know you're playing defensive side of the ball, but how does it feel like you're going to see I believe it's a spread
Yeah,
from what I've learned with Owen.
yeah. They're more of like a
So
zone-based team.
yeah, go, go, get.
Um,
All right.
to be honest, I genuinely, as long as they can move the ball and we can win games, I don't care what offense we run. We could run straight T, and as long as we're winning football games, I don't really care. Um, the main thing is just winning. I don't. There was one season that I had had throughout my entire year of football where we were genuinely not that good. So all I really know is winning. So I don't plan on losing. That's just not no
No, that's just not your
that
mentality.
for me.
The school that you come, well, I mean, the school we come from. I mean,
hmm
losing is just when we lose, it's terrible.
It's tough for sure. And
Yeah.
plus when we lose too, like you need to think about through the three whole years that we had like an actual season when we played who we were supposed to play, weeks 1 through 9. I only lost 3 football games over the last 3 years. I
So
don't.
we're gonna go back in time, and we're gonna go to specifically November. I mean that the ride you guys had from the start of playoffs to, I mean, I know you don't like the way that you ended the playoffs and the run, but like just knowing that you worked hard in every moment that you had and you got to experience your state championship game as a starter, not on the bench, not a playing guy, but you got. I mean, I know you were on kickoff your junior year or kick return, one of the two.
Yeah.
But I know you didn't like the results at the end of that year, and I know none of you guys liked that result. But I mean, just how was it like the experience for you? Just like working your butt off and just earning that spot your senior year to start, knowing that you started through everything. How was that last
It
game?
It
I
was,
mean, generally.
well, I'm gonna be it obviously sucks. Like you go 9-0 regular season and then you go throughout the playoffs and you went up until that last game. Um, I wouldn't do anything different. I'm glad that I got to experience both sides of winning and losing a state championship. I think that that can help in so much more ways than what people think. Um, yeah, I wouldn't do anything different, that's for sure. I'd lose again to go play there.
Yeah. I mean, you guys play on your literally your favorite team, like your favorite team. You will now get to say to your kids, to your grandkids, yes, you got to play on Ford Field twice for a state championship, and yes, you won one and lost one. But I mean, like that. I mean, just like not many teams can go to two state
Mm-mm.
championships back to
Let alone
back.
one.
Exactly, let alone one. You know that. I mean, we all watched in 2021. Honestly, you guys could have went there 3 times, and it
100%.
would have been you guys in Beale City in 21 then, and in the last 2 years, of course, it was you guys.
Yeah.
And
Well, and we would have beat the brakes off Beale City too.
yeah, I know you went and watched that game, correct? You went and
Yeah.
watched.
hmm
I thought it was just
I
like,
took a video on my phone like when Hudson was like getting the trophy.
and I bet your
Y-
feeling was like, we'll see you next year.
Yeah, 100%.
And then that
But
took
then
a
they moved
run.
up to D7.
Yeah, they ran away from you guys.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't want that smoke again. But I mean, like, tell me, like, you guys played them this past. I mean, of course, this past season in the playoffs in the Woods, final game at Whiteford in the playoffs. I mean, for you, how was it? Like, the Woods was packed. It was packed. That night was
Yeah.
like super packed. I just want to know, like, what was that feeling? Just like knowing that there are so many fans.
I just like remember at halftime, or not even at halftime. I don't think. I think I was running back at the start of the game, and there was like just from all around the stadium, there was like 3 rows of people, and our bleachers were filled,
Oh, and then it
and
was
there were
all
still
around.
more people like coming in.
Oh, exactly.
We don't do that.
Exactly.
That was crazy that we packed the house like that. Both communities really came out, and that was an awesome game experience. But yeah, no, it was fun. I was fired up. I didn't play as good as I wanted to, but
Hey,
we picked up
sometimes
the
it
dub.
happens. Yeah, you got the win and moved on. You beat the team, honestly, from the first time when they beat you guys. And I know you were freshmen. No, we were what, sophomores, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we were sophomore. I mean, you didn't play, but from that game, it was a disappointing game to watch and just see it how it unfolded in the
yeah,
second half. And then to you guys, the second half of that game, just straight domination, and they couldn't do anything. I was like, wow. But you got your
yeah,
get back as the younger kid from when you guys lost.
yeah,
But knowing that you guys wanted to beat them, and then like just seeing the crowd. I mean, that was just. I'd say that was more electrifying than going to Ford Field because, like you said, the Woods never like it never was packed like that.
yeah,
I've never seen it packed before that game.
yeah. That was it was definitely loud in the woods. I'll say that. It was definitely loud in the woods.
Oh yeah. And then so now how do you feel like you're gonna do like this coming up season at Trine? You know, I know like you just started,
Yeah,
but like you pumped, you ready to go?
yeah. I'm ready to get on the field. That's all I can say right now. Only 'cause playing time might be a little shaky. I don't know yet, but I'm excited to get on the field. I'm excited to put the pads on. So
And I'll say this to you: I know, like, when your time comes, I know if I know you very well, you're gonna work your ass off to get that position you want, and just know, like, you got more of an opportunity with having a JV team than not having one, because then you could just be 4 year ride the bench, not even get a chance to touch the field. So all it is I know your work ethic, you're very good, but make sure academic side much more important. Come on now,
yeah,
academics first,
yeah, no,
then
I got you.
athletics.
I got you. That we will
So you ready
definitely
for
be doing
school?
that.
You ready to start the academic school year? No.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, I'm kind of, me personally, like, I'm excited to start school because, like, yeah, I got to do classes that I don't want to, but then I get to do the class that I really want to.
Hmm.
And
And then you can get, yeah, 100%. I'm the school coming just means ball's gonna get played.
exactly, it's
So
football season when school
that's
starts.
that's where I'm at with it, with everything.
So, first game, it's the week after Labor Day weekend. I'm actually pumped to watch you and Drew. Is Owen playing JV, or is he gonna
I
both ways
actually
kind of?
think Owen is like second string varsity tackle right now. Like if I think that's what he's been telling me. So as far as Drew, as long as Drew goes out and impresses, he should make the varsity list. I don't know whether he'll be
Eventually.
a starter or not, but I know that he's a when it comes to football, his work ethic is like that. I mean, he flips a switch right away and he's able to get himself in a mode that it's go mode. Um, but yeah, no,
I'm
I
excited
think I'm
to
gonna be
watch it
the
all.
only one playing JV this year, so I think Drew and Owen can get a spot for sure.
Hey, but if not, I would love to see all three of you go up against each other. I mean,
Yeah,
well, in your sakes, it'd be a little different because Drew, I think, is playing
Drew's
defense.
playing defense. Yeah,
Yeah, so
I
he'd
told
go up
Drew
against Owen.
before he left. I was like, I'll see you on the gridiron.
That's right. It's
I'm
gonna
coming
be.
for him.
Oh, you're. I don't know how you're gonna be coming from him when you're gonna be on defense. He's on defense.
Oh,
Technically,
I hope
Owen
he's
would be
on
the
kick
one coming
return.
in.
I hope he's on kick return, I'm on kickoff, or vice versa.
So he's gonna lay the wood on you then,
All
lay you
right,
out.
all
Come
right,
on now.
be okay,
Nah, I know you could hold your own ground.
be okay. I just I want a little bro him one time. That's all.
On one time.
Little
I
bro
mean,
him one time.
you better get your opportunity. When
Yeah,
he doesn't see it,
yeah,
because
100%.
because
He
I
might be
know he is
playing.
strong.
He said something about playing both sides of the ball. I don't know whether he's
Yeah, he said
whether
that he
coaches are gonna
mentioned
do
that in the
that.
podcast.
Yeah, no, he's got a shot. Like he can do some good things.
So the real thing is, are you enjoying your dorm life? I know you got Gasper in there right now,
Yeah, I
enjoying
mean,
him.
I haven't really been in the dorm very much, but yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, I saw some kid, he went to go turn his key and as he was taking his key out, the whole lock came out. Like,
Man, they like you
some of these,
guys.
they call us the Plat Rats. Okay,
The
that's what
what?
they call the Plat Rats.
The Plat Rats?
Yeah, this is the
Why
hood.
is that?
This is the hood.
Oh, well, freshmen, you don't get the nice things.
Yeah, there's some sophomores in here too. Like they're all,
Yeah, the underclassmen, man, they don't respect you guys. They want you to earn it before you get
and
the nice dorms.
out of here.
I saw a picture of Owen's his frat. I don't know, is it like a type of house?
Yeah,
and I saw like his bedroom, and I was like, oh my gosh,
it's low-key fire.
that is fire.
He's low-key got a
Now
good
the real,
setup over there.
yeah, he did. He didn't set all that up, did he?
No,
I
I'm
was
just
about to
saying,
say,
like
there's
that house is like huge. He showed us like the upstairs and then like kind of the middle floor, but we didn't go downstairs. That's for party party stuff. I think.
he didn't want to show you the downstairs.
I don't think he could, to be honest.
Oh
I have
wow.
no idea.
So would that make you want to join a frat house someday or no?
No, no. No, I don't
He's
know
just
whether
a
that's
he's
saving
a
money or
wild
not, but
animal.
there's like what the hell? Yeah, no, there's a like a there's a certain thing you gotta pay at the start. It's a lot of money, so I'm not.
On top of already what you have to pay for.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of
pretty
how I feel
hefty.
with Toledo. It's like I gotta pay you almost like 7 grand per semester. But on top of that, for me to park my car in the parking lot, knowing that it's gonna be packed, is already a loan a lot more money. It's like, yeah, I feel like colleges tend to try to take some more, or try to get some more out of you,
Mm,
which sucks. But
it's all
we
right
got to
though.
do what we got to
I mean,
do.
other than that, it's been fine.
It's good. You know what? I can't wait at the end of the season to you know to make another interview and just talk
Yes,
about
sir.
like your season and Drew's
Hopefully it'll
season,
be in
and
person.
hopefully I got to work
Decent.
on that room. That
Yeah,
room's got to get, but I got to talk to my parents to make sure it's okay
right.
because everything has to go through them. And I don't know. I'd have to find
Be
I
okay.
have to find like what I can do in there because I don't want to pay so much money to build
Right.
this room and to put all this stuff in there just to like I still got to save. Like I still got to pay for college.
Yeah.
Like that's more
100%.
important than this room. But hopefully we can find a little setup and
Get it done.
sit there and watch it in person. And
Yes, sir.
I don't. After you, I believe Keen said he doesn't want to do it for a while. So I was like,
Right.
all right. He wants to do it either when fall ball starts,
Hmm.
but I know I got to get Masters. I texted Masters and Colby, and then tell your roommate that I'll get him eventually.
We'll do.
Oh wait. Oh, there's one more thing to talk about. This is technically a sports podcast, but esports. You, you and Gasper joining esports team.
Club, dude. It's all club.
A team. I'm gonna say it's still
Although
a team. Like
Gasper might go play on the actual team, but I'm not good enough at that. I'm a club
so.
guy.
What would let's talk about esports for a bit. So,
Oh fuck.
what would you be playing?
Um, Overwatch.
Is that it? Just Overwatch?
Well, if they had 2K, I might try 2K. I'm not like terrible.
College football 25 question mark? Not yet.
No, I don't
I mean, that's kind of more solo, I guess. That'd be more
Well, I
solo.
don't play it enough. Like, dude, I got here and I've turned my Xbox on like twice.
Well, I mean, you got a busy schedule. I'll say this: I haven't been playing college football 25 like that. I mean, it's a lot of hours this week that I'm working, so to do these interviews is just nice to like being able to find that time.
Yeah, 100%.
And luckily, like that's why I'm trying to get you guys going. Like especially the ones who start right away. Like I got to get Keegan next. He's my big one, and Colby because I don't know. I think is Colby just doing track. I don't think he's doing cross country.
Yeah, he's just doing track, but he's more of like a decathlete than anything.
Yeah, I'll talk to him about that stuff.
Sure, you should.
But esports, you're gonna have some fun. Like I didn't know. I forgot to mention that. Like you're
Yeah,
you're
no.
joining the esports club.
Hmm. Yeah, no,
Honest,
it is what it is. There's some benefits I get out of doing it, so
honestly, I should see if I can do it at Toledo. Honestly,
it's
see
lit.
if 2K. Honestly, just build an absolutely good build and see if I can join the club team. That'd be lit. And then go up against Trine University.
I don't think that they do that. I'm not sure how that whole thing works.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, how does this stuff work? Like, because I know they have like where you can win a state championship in esports, but like, how is this like,
That's all
and how
varsity
is it
stuff.
done? It's
I'm
all what?
sure that they go up against other schools, and that's how they do
I
that.
just
I
think
know,
it's interesting because we're not in the world. We didn't come from the world of esports in high
right,
school, so
right.
it's much different to us.
Shoot, I'll do it.
Shoot, someday I
Valid.
might do an interview with an esports kid. I mean, you're part of the club. I wouldn't say you're part of the.
Mom. No, you just get Gasper on here when he starts up the esports team and
Yeah, don't
talk to him.
worry. I will be. We will be getting Gasper's interview here going soon, sooner or later. I don't know. And these are people that I got to start off with is my friend group, and then of course, we'll figure it out as I go. Shoot, maybe we'll get the girls' side of sports on here. Hopefully, just playing not just the guys or just my friend group. And there's a lot of things that I
100%.
want to build on this platform, and of course, like mentioning the high school students, current Whiteford students, anybody from Monroe County, whoever wants an interview, come on, hit me
Just
in my
do it.
DMs. We will figure this stuff out.
Just do it.
And for real, like I got Brandon on here today, and he's a busy guy.
100%.
All right, you got anything else, Brandon?
No, sir.
No.
I'm all good.
All right. This second episode is in the books. Thank you, Brandon, for joining me. I know you got a busy schedule.
No problem. Thanks
Thanks
for having
again.
me. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. All right. We'll catch you guys later. Peace and God bless.